Well, Jim, thanks for joining us here on Morecambe Player for the a brand new season and the first of hopefully many regular chats with you. Got to start really with the League Cup at Blackpool last Sunday, even I was going to say Saturday. Just settled a bit now. What were your highlights?
Fantastic win for everyone involved. You know, the football club, the fans who travelled in good numbers, the players, all the staff. You know, everyone who's put a lot of hard work in through pre-season to get to your first competitive game, be such a big game, a derby match against the next Premiership club, and you know, to come away with a 2-1 victory was absolutely massive. It's, you know, certainly goes down as one of the biggest results in the club's history. So everyone's been buzzing all week, even the people we've seen, you know, coming into the ground and, you know, saying what a good day it was and how much they enjoyed it. And you know, so we did well, and you know, hopefully it'll set us up, give us the confidence that we need to go into this weekend. Absolutely
superb. And we've got Sunderland in the next round, and I think you said to me, I didn't realise it's the first time we've played a Premiership club away.
Yeah, definitely. It's well, first and foremost the draw. You know, to be in the draw and see the teams that we were in with, the Premiership sides. Obviously, I was rooting for Everton to play them again, but you know, I spoke with Kenny on Tuesday night, and we were saying, you know, if we're in Everton, who do we want? And you know, likes of Aston Villa and Sunderland, you know, they're well supported clubs, massive tradition. You know, to get one of them away from home for a club of our size, you know, for the fans to give them another away day to a Premiership club for the first time, you know, to go and see what the stadium lights like and how the other half lives, so to speak. So it's been a fantastic.
And it is only actually a couple of hours drive away as well, isn't it? It looks further away than it actually is.
Yeah, again, that's another thing we said. You know, we didn't want to be going down south to, you know, QPR or whoever it was. When we come up, but you know, just for the fans to see if we can get a few more to go and make it, you know, that great atmosphere that they generated at Blackpool on Sunday. You know, as you say, it's not too far away, Sunderland on a Tuesday night, so you know, it's a great draw for us, you know, to go and pit our wits against some of the best, you know, players in the country, and I'm sure it'll be a good day for everyone concerned.
Well, speaking about the fans, I think you've already said how fantastic they were on Sunday. Does it make that much of a difference?
Definitely, yeah. You know, right from minute one, singing the players' names and really getting behind the team. It's not so much that's great, but you know, when you come through a sticky spell towards the end and you're leading 2-1 and the back's against the wall and everyone's trying their utmost to hold on to what we had, and you know, you can hear them singing and cheering every clearance we made, and you know, really, you know, cheered us on to victory. Really can play a massive part, the fans, and the way they, you know, the numbers that they travelled in. That was from the dugout area. It was the only noise I could hear all game. You know, and they really got behind the team right from minute one, right to the end, and that results not just for the players, it's certainly for the fans as well, because you know, I've always said at the end of the day it's their football club, and I'm sure we made them happy on Sunday evening.
Oh, I would say so in spades, and I'm sure everyone's looking forward to the trip to Sunderland. I think, you know, just looking back slightly, I think it's been a fantastic pre-season this season, and I think it's a measure of how far Morecambe as a club has come along with the quality of the opposition. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think so. I think, you know, certainly in my time here, I don't know whether managers have had an involvement with Neil Marsden, how they've wanted to structure the pre-season, what type of games they've wanted. You know, I've got involved in the close season this year and tried to put it in a sequence where we wanted to play. Obviously, the Everton game, the testimonial game, had to be played at a certain time. You know, with a coming up first game, it was all right for it was just fine. But it wasn't all about just playing at home against opposition from, you know, leagues above. You know, we want to go and test the lads' character and play on different setups and things like that, and that's why we took the Barrow and the Altrincham game on as well. So it's had a little bit of everything. I think we've done well in large spells in all the games really. We've had some good results, we've had some indifferent ones, we've created chances, we've scored goals. So you know, when everyone, we keep a log of who's played what, so we knew going into each game which players are going to play, injury permitting. So they've got a good pre-season on the belt, so everyone concerned.
Well, speaking of injuries, there's an obvious one with Nick Fenton. What's the latest on that?
He's fine. Yeah, you've been on holiday, haven't you?
Oh, right.
He was on the bench on Sunday.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, so he's back. He's flying. he's like he's a proper grumpy old man down the place at the minute, because I know Fenners is like, I've known him a long time, he needs to play.
Yeah.
So he's chomping at the bit, but he'll be breathing down the other lads' necks. So, you know, that's the way we've got it at the moment. We are carrying one or two little niggles, which we're going to have to assess. We've assessed today, but we'll leave it right up to tomorrow when we train on the way down to Exeter. But you know, you need that. We are a small squad, but if everyone's fit, you know, we've got healthy competition.
Well, speaking of Exeter away, not ideal for a first fixture away. It's such a long trip for a first match, and of course with the added spice of the fact that they've come down and they'll be licking the wounds a little bit. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think you've got to go everywhere once in the season, so I think to get them out early doors while the weather's not bad and we're not doing it on a midweek, you know, so it's not too bad. You know, we'll travel down, train down there at Cheltenham, on the train there on the way to Mark Yates, so that's one of our bases that we go to. He helps us out, he's great. So I'll have a little bit of training there, halfway down or whatever it is, and you know, it's a game. I say to all the lads, never fear anyone, respect them. You know, they will be licking the wounds. They've come down. Myself and Kelly drove down on Tuesday night to watch them against Crystal Palace in the Cup, which was a hell of a journey on a midweek. But you know, that's the thing you've got to do to give yourself every possible chance. So we've had a good look at them. We know what threat they pose, and we've identified one or two bits and pieces where we think we can get in. So, you know, they're a good side, got a good manager who knows what it's all about. He's had the success there. Good players who played at League One last year. You know, they've added players as well. So will it be a tough game? It's a lovely pitch. Obviously, you know, be a decent crowd on, like there was on Tuesday, and make a bit of noise. So, you know, it'll be a tough game, but certainly one that we'll be going into looking, you know, to be as positive as we can, take the confidence from the Blackpool game, and hopefully come away with a result.
And the confidence must be sky high at the moment.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, to win any game, you know, always boosts the confidence. But when you're beating an ex-Premiership team on a Sunday afternoon, when it's the only game in the country apart from the Charity Shield, and all eyes are on you, and Sky Sports are doing little report backs to friends and family who are at home, you know, it was absolutely brilliant. You know, the phone calls and text messages you got. Yeah. So it just gives everyone a boost, and the players will be the same. You know, I was for a couple of days, you know, but you'd enjoy it. But then, you know, I've always said that the biggest game's the next one, and as far as we're concerned, I know Sunderland's coming up, and we've got some tasty fixtures coming up, but all eyes on Exeter at the minute.
I'm just having a look across at your fixture board here. You've got everything diarised. And the fixtures are thick and fast now, aren't they? Coming up from Saturday onwards. You know, we've got 2 games a week really for the next 2 or 3 weeks, haven't we?
I think we've got I think the Johnson paint's in that as well, somewhere along the line in the next couple of weeks. So I think it is. Always to that, but certainly, as you say, Saturday, Tuesday for the next couple of weeks. So it's important that we do what's right by the lads, and we try and have as many available as possible come each game, because it does take its toll when you're playing so regular.
Well, we've got a lot more subscribers than we did have last year because of the fantastic offer that the club have put on, and for a lot of them it'll be the first time that they're looking at a video. So what's your message to them?
Well, first and foremost, you know, the people who are travelling down to Exeter, you know, I'd like to thank them. That is a long journey. I know from doing it on Tuesday what it's like to do in a car. Sometimes time passes longer when you're on a coach, you know, doing bits and pieces. But I'd like to thank them who are going to travel down on Saturday to back us on at the Exeter game, and then as you say, onwards to the York game, first home game of the season. You know, York coming up as they did last season, they'll be full of confidence. They'll still be on the crest of a wave, I'm sure. So
score to settle as well. I think we last time we played them, we went on to Wembley, and
that was it. And that was the last time, yeah. But no, I'm sure it'll be a good game. It's something that you know, the home fans who won't travel, I'm sure will be looking forward to it. You know, they've probably gone to Blackpool, a lot of them, and can't wait to get back here for the first competitive game. You know, pre-season's all well and good, and you play your games as players, you get fit, but you can't wait, you know, right through summer. Once you've had your week or two rest and you've been away, then everyone's chomping at the bit and looking at the fixtures, and all eyes are on the first game of the season. You know, fortunately we're away, but come the York game, you know, I'd like everyone to get down here and and really get behind us. You know, like similar to what they did at Blackpool the other day. I thought they were fantastic. If you could bring that atmosphere and that, you know, that togetherness, you know, of all in it together.
Yeah.
You know, where fans and players and everyone alike. That's what I want. You know, that's what we want to get here at the Globe Arena next season, or this coming season, I should say. You know, they've been great. Certainly, I think the numbers are improving for away games, but it'd be nice to get a few more at home games to really get behind the lads, and you know, it does make a difference. I would like to thank them all for the support. I thought they've always been brilliant for me.
Yeah.
But if we can just get one or two more and keep generating that bit more atmosphere, it certainly takes the players a long way. And all I can guarantee is the players and myself and the staff here will always give it 100%. Anyone who crosses over that white line to go and play and put the shirt on, they'll certainly give that. I think that was proven last week at Blackpool. We will have our little blips along the way for one reason or another. I think everyone accepts that. You know, Hereford and Dagenham, those stick in the mind of last season here at the Globe. But no, everyone's got to stick together. You know, we will have our roller coasters, we will have our ups and downs, and you know, it's important that we're all pulling in the right direction. And let's enjoy the season.
Yeah. Well, on that note, we'll stop there. Thanks very much, and we'll speak to you again down at Exeter.
Cheers, Mark.
Cheers.